It's a Friday morning here at Reaching Africa's Unreached. I'm Jacob Lee, and I have some of our faithful men here. In the middle, we have Zacchaeus, and then we have Rashid, and then we have two young men that have been working with us that are good hard workers. And as you know from our mission statement at Reaching Africa's Unreached, our theme verse is to train faithful people who will train other faithful people who will train other faithful people. So we're seeking to do that with biblical training, but we're also seeking to do that agriculturally so that the local community here can be empowered. And so this morning, for example, we have some bananas because our mangoes have grown up, and so we're going to reintroduce bananas in a different spot. And so what we have Zacchaeus holding is one of the suckers that we've removed from our own stock, and then Rashid has been doing this for some time now. So actually Zacchaeus has taught Rashid, and Rashid is going to go out with these two young men, and all day they're going to be planting bananas. And so we see three generations happening right here. We have Zacchaeus, Rashid, and the two young men. I just talked to these two young men, and they already understand that they're going to go and train two faithful people, and so that those ones can be trained as well. So Zacchaeus, tell us a little bit so the people can see. A lot of people in America don't even understand how bananas grow.
Oh, thank you. Welcome, Pastor Jacob. As you have mentioned, I'm Zacchaeus, agricultural field worker. I wanted to show these guys how to plant a banana. You need to remove the sucker from the mother banana. This young one, we are going to plant it.
Mm-hmm.
And you need not to cut it in the middle, you need to cut at the bottom. And you have seen the roots appearing.
Mm-hmm.
You need to cut these roots away. Because even if you plant with the roots, they are going to lose this one, it get rotten. So you need to cut away so that they will show new roots after planting. So you need to cut all this away from the tuber. And after finishing cutting all, then you need to cut the top head. You need to cut across. Do not cut it straight away, but you cut it across like this.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Okay.
so that it will give new roots quickly, to not delay. And when it comes the time for you to plant it, to put it down in the soil, you need to put it down 4 centimeters deep in the soil. Then you need to cover with the soil properly. And after, you need just to squeeze the soil properly to hold the banana sucker strong, so that it will not be bent. This is the simple way how to plant a young banana.
Mm-hmm. So Zacchaeus, how deep and how wide is the hole that you plant this banana in?
You need to make your hole 6 centimeters wide and also 6 centimeters deep. And the first soil, you need to remove it aside, and then the deeper soil will be also be aside. And when it comes for you just to cover the hole, you return the first soil to the hole, and if you have cow manure, you add at least 2 spades, and you just cover your hole. And when you want now to plant the sucker, you have to get a hole, and then you make just a hole for the sucker to be in.
Right.
And you need just to plant it 4 centimeters deep. You don't cover the whole sucker, but it will stand some to this extent, so that it will grow quickly, and you leave this one, and the new leaf will start growing on the top here quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long, when you plant this sucker today, when do we get to enjoy the banana? How long?
Or you know, for bananas, it will not take much. It just take 1 year.
1 year.
Like right now is September 18, and next year September we shall start enjoying our new banana.
Right, right.
Yes.
Can we walk over here to these bananas? I know this is a different type of banana over here.
Yes.
We have these a little bit closer, but typically we don't plant them close like this, right?
You know, this banana, we don't eat it raw like this. This normally in Africa here, we boil it.
It's not a matoke. What is this?
Matoke.
What is this one called?
This one, they call it gonja.
Gonja.
In our local language, they call it gonja, and it grows very tall like this. And it has a big fruits like this. The bunch is normally very, very big.
Right.
But they normally boil it.
I've had this myself, and it becomes kind of a pink color. It's almost like eating sweets.
Yeah.
Like going to the store and buying a sweet.
Yes.
It's very tasty.
Yeah.
But the ones we're planting out in the field are matoke, which is another one that memvu we have, boigoya. Are those the three? So we have basically four. This one, and then the three that you said, membu, bogoya, and matoke. And the matoke, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you for this nice little lesson. I know that people back in America will enjoy learning a little bit more about bananas, but our main goal here at Reaching Africa's Unreached is 2 Timothy 2:2, training faithful people. Because of the COVID, we haven't been able to have Bible training here, but that has not stopped us from doing this right here, agricultural things. And you can see over here, if I span around here, we put in more box gardens. And so we want to introduce vegetables and how people can grow vegetables in box gardens. And you can see even in the background the many mangoes. And they're going to be going back into this area right here.
Cucumber.
Yeah, in the vegetable thing, we have many things. What are the different things we have in the vegetable gardens?
You have cabbages.
Cabbage.
Nuts. Then sweet corn. Maize.
Maize.
Your favorite one.
Yeah. Tomatoes. Onions.
Coriander.
We do carrots. Eggplant, green pepper, dodo. That people in America don't know dodo, but I've come to like it. It's the green. What else? Anything else? What are we forgetting? Anything else in there? Oh, we have squash too. Squashes, yes. The different squashes. French beans. Yes, good.
And then we have
let me walk over here.
nakati.
Nakati, which is another green. No, we don't know that one in America.
You enjoyed yesterday.
I do. I enjoy it. So you can just even see these are our new box gardens that we just did. Here's the nursery for the onions. And this is like tomatoes coming in here. And then we have the different things that you, I think, recognize here with the G-nuts and the thing. There's an orange tree. You see our mangoes here as well. Even over here we have a mahogany tree, one of Zacchaeus' favorite. And we have several of these growing. Well, maybe we have, what, about 15 mahogany, I think.
Yes, yes.
That we're planting because, yeah, maybe more, yeah, because the foresting has taken a lot of those away. But we have like 640 grafted, you can see here, grafted mangoes back here. And then we've been planting in between the rows. And what we've been doing, if you'll come with me, let's all come together. This video is going to be a little bit longer, but let's just look in here. Here are the G-nuts. We're doing this as an example. We have the G-nuts out in the field, of course, but we want to have these box gardens here so that people can come without having to go out into the field. Oh, the jackfruit was not something. Brother's Heart.
You enjoyed it yesterday.
Yes, I did. Brother's Heart. So this is the back. So this is a mango here. This is jackfruit. Brother's Heart right over here. You can see how we planted the onions. This is the backyard right here. Looky right here, we're planting sugar cane because these rows are starting to close in. And so this is sugar cane right here. And right down through here. And here's where these guys will be working. You see these holes? They've been dug out, but we'll have to dig them out a little bit more. And these guys right here are going to be working on this. And all the way back through here, we're going to be eliminating, so there's not two bananas in between the mangoes, there'll be one. You can see the beans back here, which are doing really well.
And also those bunches, you need to take it.
Yeah. I hope that I'm not moving too fast here for you. But here's the beans. Look at how beautiful this is looking right now. See how this is an example of what we had before. You can see how the mangoes are crowding in, and so we have to put in one in between. And these will, when we harvest these bananas, we'll take these out. Where's a good bunch? Oh yes, there's some matoke over here. Look at here. So this is what we're talking about here. We have been doing this for like 5 years now, when these mangoes were just babies. But now the mangoes, as they grow, we want to do one hole in the middle. I enjoy bananas very much. There's our Metu Mountains where Pastor Tobias is, back in there. Okay. Thank you, young men. These are good hard workers. Look at this soil. I just have to brag on this soil. I grew up in Iowa on the farm, and this soil is very good. We're even doing, here's the sugar cane. See it sticking in there? And then we had maize in here, so we take the maize and we're putting it in here to help control the erosion as well. Okay, I better close. The video's getting long right now. We're right at about 10 minutes or even more. So thank you.
Yeah, welcome,
God bless
Pastor.
you in your work today. Pray for Reaching Africa's Unreached.